include Mafia.
You two mind giving us some privacy?
Okay.
Hey, ask me more questions about time travel.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Oh.
That kid was bleeding out. You're a surgeon, and I needed you.
That kid is Ben.
It's not Ben yet. He's just a kid. It's up to Sawyer and Kate now.
What?
She's trying to save him. And I sent James after her to help because they actually care.
I came back here because I cared, Juliet. I came back here because I was trying to save you.
We didn't need saving. We've been fine for 3 years. You came back here for you.
Mm-hmm.
I came back because I was supposed to.
Supposed to do what?
I don't know yet.
You better figure it out.
Jack's pretty different.
Yeah? He sounds like Locke.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, makes sense, because he did all that crazy shit, and now he's in 1977, which he cannot deny.
He'll do almost anything if he's pissed off enough at his folks.
Is that why you asked me to take care of your daughter?
Did you?
Of course I did.
What's she like?
Oh, she's beautiful. Looks just like you when she smiles. She's grown up fast. Already has a little attitude.
Bet you and Cassidy had a lot to talk about.
She had an interesting theory on why you jumped off the chopper.
Yeah, what's that?
She thought you were worried about what would happen if you didn't.
You and me would have never worked out, Kate. I wasn't any more fit to be your boyfriend than I am to be that little girl's father.
You seem to be doing all right with Juliet.
Yeah. Done a lot of growing up the past 3 years.
Do not move. I said don't move. It's a violation of the truce. You're over the
We
line.
know. This kid's been shot. It's both of our problems. So unless you want to go to war, you're going to take us to Richard Alpert, and you're going to do it now.
Mrs. Littleton, I'm Kate Austin.
I know who you are. Your friend, Dr. Shepard, came here last night, going on and on about some person named Aaron.
He's your grandson. And your daughter, Claire, is alive.
What are you talking about?
When we crashed, your daughter was 8 months pregnant. She's the one who gave birth on the island, not me.
Why would you leave her there?
She kind of disappeared.
Because she disappeared. She left the baby behind. We looked everywhere, but that's when I started taking care of Aaron. I had to protect him, so I said he was mine.
Why didn't you come to me in the first place?
Because I needed him. You're gonna see that he's so sweet and kind and good. I checked in 2 doors down. He's asleep. I know that this is a lot for you to handle. When you're ready, he's waiting for you. I told him that you're his grandmother, that you'll take care of him while I'm gone, and that I'll be back soon.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to find your daughter.
Man, that kid's gonna have a lot of trauma when he grows up. He's gonna be so confused. And I guess you could just tell him that he had 2 moms, but like... it's gonna be real confusing. Don't use kids for your own mental stability. That's not what they're there for. Poor Aaron.
Kate needed stability and love, and that's what she got from Aaron.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't use kids for your own mental stability, right? That's not what they're there for. They're their own person.
Is that Benjamin Linus? You two know each other? And why are you here?
Because we need you to save his life. Can you?
If I take him, he's not ever going to be the same again. He'll forget this ever happened, and that his innocence will be gone. He will always be one of us. You still want me to take him?
Yes.
You shouldn't do this without asking Neely. If Charles finds out, let him find out.
I don't answer to either of them.
Where are you taking him?
Come on.
So at this point, Charles is already leader, I guess.
Oh. The temple. So Rousseau's team gets messed up.
Because that's why he doesn't remember Saeed.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Ben.
That must be a rude awakening. Literally.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
I love that smirk. Hey Ben, what's up? I'm back.
That was whatever happened. What'd you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously I was right.
Timeline rules intact.
Yes, because you can't, like Miles said, if we never existed, then none of this matters anyway.
It's like, we don't have to do anything because the kid's not gonna die. What if you're wrong? Then none of it matters.
Yeah, then yeah, what does this matter? Like, I love the little bit though where like Miles and Hurley are just talking, like and Hurley's just trying to figure it out. Like, what?
So
why don't I remember this conversation happening? Because it hasn't. We haven't experienced it yet. This is our present. It's so funny. It's just like whatever, man. Like
yeah. I feel like that was for this was what 2000. What season is this? 5. This is 2009. General audiences, not the smartest group to understand time travel. So they want to lay it out like you're talking to a child how time travel works on the show. Because usually it's how Hurley thinks it works. Because that's what they think. Well, this, then this, that means this can't happen. But they have to explain, no. Like, this happened before. We are in the past. We can die here because it's our present. They have to explain that concept to America.
It's like Avengers rules, basically.
No, because Avengers rules creates splinter timelines.
That's true. There's no multiverse.
This is still a single timeline. Yeah. It's just always one way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember you asking a couple times, or thinking a couple times, how does Ben go from that sweet kid to this? And it's like, we're going to heal him, but he'll lose his innocence and always be one of us. So it's like, cool. So Saeed created Ben.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, his father helped.
Yeah.
He had fertile soil from which to grow this tree.
It wasn't just Saeed. Yeah. Honestly, you could argue that it was mostly the dad.
Yes.
Because he's the one that drove him to that place.
Yes.
In the first place.
But whatever they're going to do to save Ben's life changes him.
Yeah, that means like, yeah, it's really interesting then, because then I don't, it's kind of annoying that they say, oh, he'll lose his innocence, but it's like, so he's just gonna have a personality change, like, so it's kind of interesting too, is like, so if anyone's dying on, like, for the others, I mean, like, if any of the others, like, are in, like, fatal danger, and they do whatever procedure is gonna happen to Ben, they just become a bad person now? Like, would you, like,
less
right?
empathy when they come back?
But then, like, even if you have less empathy, like, that doesn't necessarily mean you're a fucking psychopath.
No, but maybe he didn't have a ton to spare, and you don't know.
But I guess to be fair, well, no, like, I don't know, like, it's,
yeah,
it is kind of a, like, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little bit of a bullshit way to explain why Ben was, like, you know, a normal kid. It makes more sense that his, like, I could believe more that he had a shitty childhood, and his dad was a piece of shit. He didn't really have any, I mean, his mom died, and his dad basically blamed him for that.
Yeah.
Up until that point.
Yeah. Well.
Versus, like, something magical happened, and now he's a psychopath. Like,
I think they wanted an ironic twist to Saeed's choice.
It is
over, like, more satisfying. Removing agency from Ben was not as big of a priority as, like, see, Saeed, this is what you get for trying to kill a kid, is you caused the thing you were trying to stop. Mm-hmm. I think that was more like, hey, what if we do this? What if we throw in this line to be like, aha, Saeed, you failed double.
But he doesn't even know it.
No. But I mean, he's running around somewhere. Someone will tell him. Probably.
How will he find out?
I don't know. Sawyer finds him and tells him. Sawyer and Kate are... No.
Yeah, I guess. So what are they going to tell Saeed? Like, yeah, because you shot him, we gave him to the others, and then the others said that he'll basically become mean. Like...
He'll turn to a big old meanie.
Yeah, he'll become a big old meanie, and like, that's why he tried to kill us. So it's your fault. And then Saeed's going to have a breakdown and be like, shit, have I been going about this all wrong?
But yeah, I also like too that like just because we know he's going to live doesn't mean we can sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, of course.
The reason he lives is because we do things.
Yeah.
And Jack's like, nah, I'm good. I want to figure out what my purpose is.
Man, like, this man is black.
I don't like this new you. I like the old Jack.
I know that was pretty good though from him.
No, you didn't.
That was pretty good. I have to give him that one. That was a good roast on Kate. Anytime Kate gets roasted, is I'm having a good time. You look. I know she tried to save Ben, and like that's admirable, Kate. However, still can't be self-righteous like that. Because
sure.
You didn't like the old. So funny because it's true. She didn't. But like, damn, Jack is so black and white. He's like,
I know he's all in.
My God, this man drives me crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, but I get it. Like, he's like, I already did this once, man. Like, I already saved Ben once. I ain't gonna do it again.
Apparently, he's not gonna die. So I'm not like killing a kid by doing this. I've already done it before.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm out. I'm good. I'm gonna do my own thing. It's like, because Jack didn't go in to save it, the others did, and...
So yeah, if you think about it, both Jack and Saeed kind of caused Ben.
Jack and Saeed have moved... I'm going to put Jack further than Saeed onto the faith side.
Oh yeah, Jack is definitely now hard lock mode now. He's like, I don't know what my purpose is, but let's find out.
And they created Ben.
I'm special. I'm supposed to be here.
So I'm supposed to.
Oh my God, it's so fun. Like, it's
like, supposed to what?
I
don't know yet.
It's so absurd. Like, this man denied everything up until he couldn't, and then went full like, I'm special, I'm built different. I don't know why I'm here, but I know I'm supposed to be here, and that's all that matters. Bye.
Do you think if they landed in the present, they didn't go back in time, Jack would be this far into the faith side?
No. Absolutely
it's a ridiculous thing to be in the 70s.
Yeah, no, I don't think he would.
So it's like, okay,
if he landed in the present, there would be nothing.
Locke was right. Locke was right about everything. Oh my God.
Like, maybe he would have been like, maybe he would have gone a little bit further.
Yeah.
But not so hard
not to like replacing
Locke. Not to the point where he's like full on Locke now.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Yeah.
This man knows no in between. He's either like, this isn't happening, I refuse to. This is me. This is fate. This is destiny. You can't change destiny. This man is a riot. I can't with him.
Yeah.
Please. It's not even like, I'm not even mad at him. It's just funny. Like,
yeah. Because it's not like, I mean, this is very much out of character, but you see why it's happening.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, he's been through a lot.
Yeah. You can only deny so much, you know, like, until it gets ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, until you're, you can only deny so much until you're delusional, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think Jack wants to be delusional, you know?
Our joke that he would deny that he's in the 70s... was like, yeah, that's how he would react in like season 2, showing up in the 70s. He'd be like, no, I'm not.
I'm not in the 70s.
But after Locke dies, after the plane thing and all this, seeing his dad again and going through what he went through the last 3 years. Okay, now that he's in the 70s.
And he's seeing Sawyer and everyone that, like, you know.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's too much to deny. He has to just accept it now.
Yeah.
And now he's like accepting everything. Like
John was right.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe he's also going so hard on it because, like, yeah, that's his John. He still thinks John is dead, you know, and like the last words to Jack from Locke were, "I wish you believed me." So now, of course, he's gonna like just believe everything Locke says because, like, fuck, he was right.
Yeah,
you know, like not only was he right, but like in the process of him trying to make me believe in him, I fucked up a lot of people and their lives and, you know, everything. So.
Which Sawyer reminded him of.
Yeah,
like a lot of people died under your leadership.
Yeah, and it's like it's funny, like, so of course he's gonna now like just be like, fine, yeah, this is it. I'm here. I'm supposed to be here. Whatever. Like, let's go, Island. Let's go. I'm rocking with you. Like, that was funny though. Like how he was like the Island was just like maybe the Island is just like trying to get rid of us. I don't know. Like, fuck. Yeah, it is kind of an interesting thing to think about. Like, this island is just here, and then like people just like happen to find it, and this island was like, okay, like, like the island is just like trying to chill, and everyone's just like fucking it up. It's like, yeah, I just wanted to be here and have a good time, like, and then all these people came here and like are fucking with me, and like I'm just trying to exist, y'all. Like, but everyone's like, the island's trying to do this. Like, I ain't trying to do shit. Like, everyone just get off me. Like, I'm just trying to chill. Please, just try to chill. But nah, they're saying some weird crap like, the island wants me to do this and the island wants me to do that. Nah, just leave.
I like the hard take that they take on. Would you go back? If you could, would you kill Hitler as a baby? Like, no. Knowing full well and accepting that Ben's gonna grow up to be Ben. You know, the guy who ruined Juliet's life. The guy who ruined all their lives. Mm-hmm. They're just like, yeah, but he's just a kid.
Like, he's not, like, Juliet made it a good point. Like, he's not Ben yet. Yeah. Like, he's not the Ben we know yet.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if they grow up to be bad. It's wrong to kill a kid.
Which, yes, it is wrong to kill a kid. We can all universally say that it's probably a bad thing to do. Yeah. And even if you're not, like, actively pulling the trigger like Saeed, to just sit around and let it happen is also wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I will say this is one of my favorite Kate episodes.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of a Kate episode, yeah.
Yeah, all the flashbacks were about her. Yeah. The stuff on the island was kind of about everybody, but she was kind of leading the force on saving Ben. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
I like that she admitted finally to herself, like, yeah, like, I mean, it took some, like, obviously, like, pushing from Cassidy into, like, making her realize, like, no, you kept Ben because you needed him. Oh, sorry, not Ben. Yeah, Aaron, my bad. Yeah. Aaron, because, like, you needed him, not necessarily because...
Yeah, he needed you.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I guess, because, like, arguably, like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, he had family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I will say, I think becoming a mother is probably the best thing they did for Kate's character. Yeah. Because her motivation is no longer all about running away or chasing Jack or chasing Sawyer. It's what's best for her son. And right now, that's finding Claire.
Yeah, I do like that. Like, she went back to the island to find Claire, who is probably the best thing for Aaron. Yeah. In this case. Yeah. Like, his real mom. Yeah. And the fact that, like, you know, she went to the grandmom and told her everything. Yeah. Like, finally, I mean, at least finally she, like, realized that maybe this is not what needs to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, it's a good point. Like, instead of running away, she actually,
Yeah.
you know, faced it head on, which
I mean,
it's good for her. Well,
she ran away to Cassidy to be like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yes.
And then Cassidy, like, convinced her, like,
she needed help.
why
Yes.
why the Aaron thing. And from there, Kate on her own decided
Yes.
What the right thing to do was.
Which is fine. Like, we all need, you know,
Yeah.
we all need help sometimes. And
I really like Kate and Cassidy.
yeah.
They're like a real friendship.
Yeah, and I like that, like, Cassidy calls her out on her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, is like, no.
Yeah.
Like, but, you know, it does take a lot of guts to, like, for Kate, I will give her this. Like, it does take a lot to realize when you're wrong. Like, even if, and, like, you know, everyone needs help sometimes realizing, because sometimes it's hard to, like, realize these things yourself. And, but for her to, like, first, like, get help realizing it, but then decide to do something about it, like, that's good on her, though.
Yeah.
Good on her.
And, she's essentially giving up her son. Aaron is her son. She spent 3 years raising him.
Yeah.
She took him, but, I mean, we know what led up to that.
Yeah.
The love she has for Aaron is not, like, a fake thing.
Yeah.
She legitimately loves Aaron more than anything.
Yeah.
And to choose to give that up to find Claire is like,
It's pretty admirable. Like, I will give her that. Like, So, yeah, I see, I know I shit on Kate, but see, I do think this is a good, like, step and, like, character development and growth for her.
Right after leaving Aaron with his grandmother, she went to Jack. They slept together, and she found out about the plane stuff. She's like, okay, be on this plane. Got it.
So, yeah, like, good for her.
Yeah.
Good for Kate. I'm glad she's finally doing the right thing. I mean, she's, like, I guess it's like she still obviously, like, has some of that little self-righteousness in her with the whole, like, But, you know, at least that aspect of it. Her going back to, like, her reasoning for going back to the island. And, because they needed to address Claire, because where the fuck is she?
This does answer questions like, why did Kate come back? We now know. What did Sawyer ask her to do? Just take care of his daughter. And her mind must have been blown, like, it's Cassidy? Like, my friend from years ago? Okay, you're the guy. Oh, okay. And then she told Cassidy everything. Except for Aaron's real mom.
Yeah, well, I guess it's hard to lie to her, because, Yeah.
Oh, yeah, one, it's hard to lie to her, and two, she's lying to herself, because it's like, no, Aaron's my son, and I just need to keep saying that until it is true. But I like the Cassidy's take on everything, which is like, Jack seems like a piece of work.
I know. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
But it also explains why Kate didn't tell Jack what she was doing. She was being very secretive.
Oh, yeah.
Because she told Cassidy everything, and Jack was very much like, we can't tell anyone anything.
Yeah.
There's a loose end out there. Like, she didn't want to deal with that. And Sawyer's in it too. You know, she's Aunt Kate to this kid. And it's like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that she's like an aunt to Sawyer's kid. Like, she looks just like you when she smiles. Like, oh, that's such a real thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an episode. It was a better episode than this.
It was less disappointing.
Yeah.
I do like that Saeed episode. I do recognize why it upsets you, but I like it. It's it's a fun. I mean, it's not fun, but it's a well written episode. It's not the best Saeed episode, but it is like a nice time travel ish episode because it is about the killing Hitler thing. Yeah,
like I for sure.
I like this episode for the same reason because it's a fun "Would you kill Hitler" thing. And it's like last episode, yes. This episode, hell no.
Yeah, it does show the different characters' perspectives too on like that question.
Which is Kate was a no, Jack was a leave me out of this, And Sawyer was a neutral, whatever, I don't care. Okay, Juliet's on board, then I'm on board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. This is my headcanon fan theory thing. But do you recall... I mean, Ben is obsessed or like infatuated with Juliet.
Yeah.
It was we found out last season. And Juliet's therapist said, of course you look just like her. And we as the audience are supposed to believe that is in reference to Ben's mom. Mm-hmm. And we even see in this episode, Roger kind of stops and looks at Juliet like he sees it in her too. That looks like the mom. I think that is who the therapist was referencing, but I don't think it's true. Mm. My headcanon is Ben is in love with Juliet because she looks a lot like the Juliet he had a crush on when he was a little boy, who saved his life, or I don't know what he thinks happened there, but who took care of him at one point. That's my headcanon. That he had a crush on Juliet, and because of that, he gets a crush on Juliet.
But it's actually the same person.
But it's the same person. But there's no way of knowing that.
Yeah, he didn't know because he forgot everything.
I mean, he forgot that, but like, would you assume that's the same person?
Yeah, obviously that too.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Because he knows about LaFleur, but he doesn't know that that's Sawyer. You know?
Yeah, actually, because Richard wasn't clear exactly to like how much he's gonna forget.
That's true. He won't remember any of this.
Yeah, which means, what does any of this mean? Does it mean like, does that mean he won't even remember? Well, we know he remembers being in the Dharma Initiative, and obviously, right? But like, but yeah, that means he doesn't remember Saeed shooting him, and he doesn't. It's like he doesn't remember, like how they look like, because if he lived with them for 3 years, like Sawyer, Sawyer, Juliet, and the rest of them, right?
Yeah.
He would have recognized... I'm sure he would have recognized them.
Let me think.
So, I mean, it makes sense why not Saeed, but like...
He was
directly involved in that. But like, what does any of this mean?
Has Ben ever met Jin? I don't think so. But he knows who Jin is. He has files on everybody.
Well, but yeah. So like, and the thing is like...
But he never met Dan... But he does meet Miles.
Well, but he still could have met. They've lived together for 3 years.
I meant in adult Ben.
Oh,
I'm going by the show chronologically. He has met Sawyer, Juliet, and Miles. I don't think he's ever met Dan, and he probably just knows of Jin from the data they collected on everybody. But I don't know. I don't remember a lot of the faces I saw when I was a little kid.
I mean, I guess that's true.
It's a 30-year... It's not like he had photos of everybody.
That's true.
He only had photos of Jack, Kate, and Hurley. Hanging in that wall where he's lived his entire life. Why did he never make that connection? I don't know.
Yeah, right? Like...
That one's weird. But I could... Because the Sawyer's crew never got the photo because they were never... They didn't go enter Dharma through the proper channels.
Yeah.
So that, that's why Juliet never saw a picture of herself hanging somewhere. But yeah. Now I can believe that Ben only forgets like the last week, but doesn't like put two and two together that, Juliet is Juliet. They're the same person. Yeah. That I can that's plausible to me.
Because 30-year difference.
30-year difference.
And like, he could just believe that she's like a relative or something. Because like, relatives generally like sometimes look the same as generations go on, right? They're like, you look just like whatever, right? So yeah, that makes sense. Like,
it's weird that Sawyer's the only one using a fake name. Everyone else is just using their real names, and it's like when they're looking up data on everybody, they just go, "Well, it's not them because they're from the 70s." Like, I don't know. That's fudgeable details. You can just go, and they just didn't.
I mean, he already lied about he had to lie about his name like really early on, so he was just like, well, I'm just gonna run with it now because I kind of have to.
Yeah. He improvised.
Yeah. It is kind of strange that he didn't recognize Jack.
Well, not that he didn't recognize, but then no one noticed, hey, that photo that's been hanging in this wall for 30 years, or isn't that Shepard, Austin, and Reyes? It was on the floor. I don't know. It just fell on the floor, and no one picked it up and noticed.
I don't know.
I mean, why would you study specific photos? But if you lived there for 30 years, and that's been hanging on the wall, presumably for most of that time, you never noticed, you never look over.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, but I guess Ben technically... Wait, no, he wouldn't know, because if he got taken to the others and he didn't live with them after that.
We saw him in his 20s still with the Dharma Initiative.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So at some point he goes back.
Oh, yeah, how's that going to happen?
Question for another day.
He was the spy.
Well, maybe we'll answer that next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's find out. But first, you at home. Nope. Ending. What do you think of this episode, everybody? Let us know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Patreon. Early releases. Uncuts. We got the uncuts for a couple Marvel movie reactions up there now. Check it out. Bye. Everybody.